Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody that I've been helping do this volleyball, making the line stickers, having trouble welding it. And right off the bat, I can see it. There's two sets of lines right there on the ball, and that's not going to weld, it's not going to work. And actually, when you look at it kind of from a distance, you can see the ball is a darker color, and that comes with just watching a lot of videos and doing a lot of work. So you learn that the colors of red are a little bit too thick because I've turned it into a hairline. So I'm going to cursor that part over and see there's two parts in every part of the ball. So I'm just going to click on the inside of it, and I'm removing the duplicate. And there's actually a duplicate of the whole ball on the outside. Now we could delete all these now. We don't need them anymore. And it's a lot easier. I keep saying she, they did a good job of putting this Hannah to path. All the joints should work. A lot of times it's almost easier than trying to weld. It's almost just as quick just to use the virtual segment delete key, because by the time you figure out, back minus front and all these letters might not be on the same plane, same layer, just take your virtual segment delete key and delete these lines. And with that, especially when the ones are up and down, you can just drag it between the two lines, and it's drawing a box, so when you get over here, it doesn't work quite as well. And like it missed that point right there. We're going to have to zoom in here. Let's zoom in here and see what the problem is right there. Yep, that line did not go all the way back up here. We need to take this H. Let's change our nudge factor to 0.001. And we're going to have to lower this H just a little bit more. It needs to be past that line. Now let's look at it. That's better. Get your virtual segment delete key and delete those two lines and delete those two lines. Now, this would work for lasering anything, but for plasma cutter, you need to reduce the nodes. And I think I got one more part here that I didn't erase. You see, I could just see that. So take your smart fill tool, and basically it's going to weld everything together. And now let's take our smart fill with the pick tool and get that smart fill out of the way. Now it's all welded together. We can get rid of this. We can just hit and delete. I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. I'm going to left click, right click, and let's look at it with the shape tool. Look at all the nodes. This would work for a laser graver, but for a plasma cutter, it's going to cause you a lot of trouble, because the plasma cutter works off the nodes, and it's going to go from node to node to node, especially right in here, and it's going to burn holes. So let's zoom in a little bit. Take your shape tool, select all your nodes, and just take your slide bar and start sliding it, and you'll watch the nodes disappear. Now you can't actually go too far. We went too far. So let's back up here and let's just put in a number of 30%. That looks a lot better. There's really no nodes that don't have to be there. If we look at the letters, they're going to be the most important part. All the nodes are on corners and there's no extra nodes. These nodes have to be there because if you moved it, you're going to get a funny shape. So you need to keep all those nodes. So that it did a really good job. That should cut out well. I've already sent the file to the person. So I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.